Now I am going to explain next very important part in this chapter, and it is called as rank. Children, this is mathematical approach. Rank is represented by Z, and simply number of atoms per unit cell is the definition. It may be defined as the number of particles per unit cell. So this is the very simple statement of the rank. So Z number of particles per unit cell. So children, before going to explain more, see here, I have drawn slightly complicated structure, and this structure is, see carefully, it is made up of how many? It is made up of 8 cuboids. This is a bigger cube. It is made up of 8. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. It is made up of how many? 8 cuboids or 8 small unit cells, and there is the bigger structure. This is all lattice. Lattice, nothing but the 3D arrangement. Now children, see here, the particles are present. Now here I am going to draw in the exact center. See the purple colored chalk. This is, I am again going to outline with the white so that you can have this complete. Now this is in the center of what? 8 cubes. Meaning is, this particle, this atom is the property of how many? 8 unit cells. So when we separate or when we cut down, we assume, when we cut down vertical, horizontal, so that what happens? This particle will be cut down into 8 equal parts. So first point, at the corners. So the value at the corners, the particles at the corners will be equal to 1 by 8. This is standard. This is fixed point. Particle at the corner will have value of 1 by 8. Now coming to second, particle at the face. See, this is the face. This is face. This one box I am taking, assume it is the second, this is the second. Assume it is not duster, it is just 2 boxes. So if I join here, and if I remove, and a particle is placed here, particle is placed in the center of the face, what happens? See again, if I remove, so what will be contribution? Contribution will be what? Contribution will be 1 by 2. Again see, let take the 2 similar 2 dusters, faces are same. If particle is present here, I remove, what happens? Both the dusters will have the equal contribution, and how much? It will be what? 1 by 2. Now coming to third point, at the edge. Children, this is the edge. This is the edge. See very carefully. This is the edge. This is face. This is face. This is face. This is edge. So it is basically rectangle or something like rectangle. It has how many? It has 6 faces and edges. 1 edge, 2 edge, 3 edge and 4 edge. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So any symmetrical, rather any cubic or rectangle have 6 faces and 12 edges. Now again see here. Again I am taking the dusters. 2 dusters are here, and if 2 similar dusters are again taken here, and particle is present in the center, where? In the center. And if we separate the 4 dusters or symmetrical things, like take here, just I am going to draw here, and again bisect, divide. Similarly, on the same side, same side. So see children here. If we separate, particle is present here. Particle is present here in the center. So this particle will be divided into how much? 1 by 4. So particles at the edges will have value of how much? 1 by 4. Now children, coming to calculation part. So formula is rank or Z, it is equal to value of the place, value of the place or value of the particle. It can be place or value of particle into number of particles. So Z is obtained by the value or the place of the particle multiplied the number of particles. So here for in simple cube, children see here very quickly, simple cube, there are the 8 corners, 8 corners are there, and we have particles at the corners, and you know the contribution, you know the value of the particle. So here Z is equal to how much? Value of place or value of particle. So value of particle is how much? At the corners will be what? 1 by 8. Number of particles, it will be equal to 8, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So here it is equal to 1. So for simple cube, the value is equal to how much? 1. So Z or rank in any cube or simple cube will equal to 1. Now coming to second, in BCC means body centered cube. So this I am going to convert. Children see, here there is the particle at the body. Body means, children, just the central portion. Body means central portion. So here it is attached, here it is bounded like this. It is bounded. So in BCC, 2 types of particles are there. One is at the 8 corners and other is at the body. So at BCC, we have 2 conditions. First, at the body means in the center it will be 1. Just in the center it will be, its value will be equal to 1. Now second, at the corners will be equal to how much? It will be 1 by 8 into 8 equal to 1. So on adding it will be equal to how much? It will be equal to 2. So in case of BCC, the rank will be equal to 2. Simple cube rank will be equal to 1. Now children, I am going to draw for or calculate for FCC, face centered cube. So here again, as you know children, the cube is the basic or the primitive form, and all the forms they have been obtained from the cubic one. It is the primitive one. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. They will remain at there. And here we have FCC. So how many faces? 6 faces. This is how 1, 2, 3. This face it is 4. This face at the back it will be 5 and this 6. Now the value. So first at the corners will be equal to 1 by 8 into 8. They will equal to how much? 1. Now second time at the faces and face face contribution how much? 1 by 2. 1 by 2. How much faces? 6. So it will be equal to how much? 3. So total it will be equal to how much? 4. See again, this is the face. This is the face. And here it is there. So if we separate, it will be equal to how much? 1 by 2. Thus we take 1 by 2. 6 faces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is very important point to know. Simple cube value will be equal to 1, BCC 2, FCC 4. And so this is very important point to study about the unit cells.